Okay, we're here once again. It's Monday, and we're driving home. Well, I'm driving home. He's filming. So, we're going to do a quick wrap-up and sort of go over the details of the weekend that we missed. First of all, I know we already mentioned it, but the opening ceremonies were pretty kick-ass. Feel free to chime in anytime, Jimmy.
Yeah, the opening ceremonies were pretty neat.
You got to talk to Gynax.
Yeah,
Or not talk
I didn't get to talk. I got to
his
shake the hand of the president of Gynax, which was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Saturday, we went to the AMVs, and we said that they suck. Here's the reason why. First of all, they did action first, pretty normal. But the people who were running the audio had it way too loud. It was hurting my ears, and I'm pretty resistant to sound.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I had something that I had to go take pictures of anyway, but, I kind of almost didn't want to come back. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, and so that was the first bad aspect. But then comedy came along, we thought, okay, this will be good. There was like 4 or 5. I think there's 4 comedy shorts, and none of them were really funny. Most of them were just stupid. And that's just so disappointing, because almost every year there's always a dozen comedies, and there's always 3 or 4 really good ones, and everyone keeps everyone in a good mood. So it sort of sucked that it just sort of fell on its face.
What else were you later that day?
Saturday, that was the first 4chan panel. That we went to this Damn You Internet's panel, which is just a bunch of, forum trolls and people who like to see stupid stuff. And, it's okay. They're really happy because I uploaded their video instantaneously. So I hope they enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I mean, there were some truly funny moments in there.
Yeah, there were some pretty funny moments. Sunday, we did basically 2 things. We just went to the Cosplay Masquerade, the first half of it, first hour and a half. And then we went to the second 4chan Damn You Internet's panel. And the cosplay event, which they continue to call it Cosplay Spectacular, was amazing. It was way better than any other year we've seen, or any other place that we've seen for that matter. It's the best one I've seen overall.
And we left an hour in.
Yeah, I know, it is slightly disappointing that we left an hour in. But honestly, to wait 6 hours to watch the entire thing all the way through, even if it was highly entertaining the entire time, it's still 6 hours. We didn't need to be there the whole time. I would have ate through all my tape. So I think it was okay to leave early. Because, we got to see the high kicks, flips, and karate in the beginning. And we got to see, 5 or 6 good skits. And then, a couple mediocre ones. I think that's a good note to leave on. And then we went to the 4chan panel, which was relatively funny. Well, I mean, the first half of the Damn You Internet panel for Sunday was really funny. They had a game show, and it was if there was porn of certain objects, if there's porn of Fruit Loops, and there's porn of Mountain Dew cans and stuff like that. And they had a cold con. It was hilarious. And then after that, it sort of just died down because they started having Q&A over random stuff. People didn't know how to ask good questions. So, yeah, on the second half. What's some of the things that we didn't really mention lots of? Let's go food first, since that was a big thing this year. Where was the food? Okay, the Tango Sushi place, the really good sushi place, they were open, but they were open for Saturday only, and only half the day. And then Go Gourmet seemed to sporadically open and close at will. It made no sense. Sometimes I'd see it open late at night, sometimes I'd see it closed midday. What the hell?
Yeah, no, I think Tengu was open on Sunday, but maybe not all day. But yeah, no, Go Gourmet was really hit or miss. I mean, I couldn't really see them open, very often. And then the Maid Cafe seemed to be extremely popular.
Yeah, I think it was because there was no other food in the Con Hotel, or the Con area. And yeah, it was extremely popular. And it had a huge line, and it was a very tiny spot. So I really hope they either make it more of a reservation thing ahead of time, or they make it bigger. That'd be the 2 ways to take it. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, they could increase the area. I don't know by how much they could do it. they could increase the hours, which
Yes,
would
they
help a
could,
lot.
definitely.
It was just from 2 to 6. If they made it from like 1 to 8, I mean, that would solve a lot of their congestion issues, and they'd probably make some more money.
Here's something we didn't really mention. We went to this cosplay photography panel. We went to one that was for cosplayers to tell them how to pose better for photos. And then we tried to go to one for photographers to take better photos, but that one got canceled, which sort of sucked.
Yeah, nobody told us about that.
Nobody said anything about it. They just, like, me and Jimmy and a couple other photographers showed up, hung out, talked for a bit, and then the next panel after the photography panel showed up, it was like, oh yeah, it got canceled. So, that was sort of meh. But I really like the concept of going to panels. And I think we're going to try and go to more panels. Because we haven't really done that in the past. What do you think, Jimmy, is your favorite moment of this convention?
My favorite moment was probably making friends with one of the cosplayers who I've taken photos of in years past by the name of Daniel. He's got like a practically identical twin brother named David, and they've got a friend whose name escapes me at the moment who looks very much like both of them. And it's just one huge, confusing mishmash.
But they were dressed up as Venom and Sandman, right?
Yeah, no, they're dressed up as Venom and Sandman.
Really good.
Oh, yeah, no, they did a great job. I've got some pictures of him as Venom and a couple of the Sandman.
Yep. My favorite moment was Thursday night. We were just hanging out downstairs, eating some food, food that we brought, and we were chilling with a couple of staff, and this guy comes up, who's a staff member, and says, hey, I recognize you. You were on YouTube. And it was just such a treat to know that somebody actually, watched our video and recognized us and thought it was good. And I think it was just an overall feeling of the entire weekend, how we people kept going, oh yeah, that's really good. You guys are doing a good job. It's very nice that you guys are so kind to us, even though we sometimes drop the ball. But not this year. This year we did it. We got content up right away. I'm really happy.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm kind of happy and surprised by how much content we were able to get up. I personally would still like to do a full-on Fanime review, like maybe a week or a month later, so we can let this sink in, and then we'll see how much we like it then in, retrospect.
Yeah, we'll have to do a retrospective review next week or so. And I really think we can get that pulled off.
Or maybe we can just wait till when we normally do our video.
So, next year, mid-May?
Yeah, right around Cinco de Mayo, last time we tried to do this.
Yep. Then the worst moments of this convention. Personally, here's a horrible story. So, that was just a personal sad moment. Overall, I don't think there was really any major things that everyone was griping on, except maybe the lack of food. What about you, Jimmy?
My low point probably was the AMV. Everything else was kind of, about the same. It's kind of just evenly okay for me.
Overall, all in all, I think it was a great convention. I think Fanime is kicking ass and taking names, and every year they get a little bigger.
Yeah, no. Definitely, I think that Fanime is getting better every year, without a doubt.
And that's something that few cons can say.
Yeah, no, they like that quite a bit. Yeah, no, I can't really think of anything else to say.
That's about it. We rambled on long enough.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.